Okay, y'all, I just found something interesting. What you're looking at is LovelyTi TV's channel. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with her, but she reports on all this different, I don't know, what is it? What do they call that stuff that there's a name for what they do. What is it? Celebrity gossip vlogger. But anyway, I just found it interesting and I'm just asking the questions. All Stuck is doing is just posing the question. Stuck knows the answer to the question, but Stuck just thought he would pose the question publicly. There's not a video about Tasha K being sued by Cardi B for defamation of character. And all these disgusting allegations and alleged lies. And same thing with Trey. You know, as you can see, there's Drake there. His channel's a little bit different, but he and LovelyTi are really thick and they're really close. And Trey has defended Tasha K publicly, as well as LovelyTi publicly, and made all kind of subliminal, I don't know what you call them. I don't know if they're threats or instructions to the followers of what to do. My name wasn't mentioned explicitly, but it's obvious that I'm the person that all of that was directed at. But there's no mention of Tasha K. There's no mention of the lawsuit. And Stuck is just posing the question publicly. That's all Stuck is doing. Stuck knows the answer, but Stuck just thought it would be a good idea to just, pose the question. And that's all Stuck is doing. As you can see, there's all these different black people who have, I don't know if they've been murdered or killed, or their kids have been killed, or their, spouses or girlfriends or, significant others have been murdered or killed or whatever. And I guess it generates an income. But as you can see, there's all that and all those black folks. Now we have the Phillip Scott Show channel. And he and LovelyTi, I don't know if they still tight, but at one time they were collaborating. And remember, LovelyTi was tight with Tasha K. I don't know if they still tight or not. But there's no mention of Tasha K, no mention of the Cardi B lawsuit or anything. You can slow it down if you need to. I could slow it down, but I'm just posing the question. And as you can see, I'm just scrolling through the channel. Copyright disclaimer, fair use. The whole purpose of this is just only to see if there is a mention of Cardi B suing Tasha K for defamation of character and libel and slander and, whatever all these, there's a whole laundry list of things. Some of them even involving her child. There's no mention of it. I just find that odd. Now, this is what you see now is the African Diaspora channel, which he renamed. It used to be called The Advised Show TV, and it was covering the exact same type of content that LovelyTi covered. And what did I call it? A celebrity gossip vlogger. They all do the same thing. The exact same thing. They keep up with everything that goes on that's going to generate a click, a view, a subscriber. And they report on it. Now, I guess he changed the direction of that. I guess if you go back far enough, you'll see all his old stuff. I don't know if he removed it or what. But that whole scandal of him having a white wife is what generated him over 1 million views. Subscribers. Now we're on to Armon Wiggins. And there you see Tasha K on the first row. And her husband. And then Tasha K again. She's scattered through there. And I think even a month back, you see where it says that the trial is starting, or she's gonna be sued, or let's see, what was it? The results were in. I'm assuming the test results were in of all these different accusations and allegations and lies that allegedly that Unwind with Tasha K had accused Cardi B of. And apparently, I guess there was a way to prove some of that stuff. And apparently, from what I understand, they have been beefing. So I don't know if he's kicked out of the loop, the little group, the little club of all of them. If I had to guess, he's not part of that club. Because he's doing something that the rest of them are not doing. So he's probably not following protocol. So I'm sure, he's being discussed. But I just find it odd that none of the other three, excuse me, y'all, none of the other three are, there's not a peep. There's not a thumbnail. You don't even see her name in the title in reference to the lawsuit at all. But Armon is covering it. Wonder why that is. Stuck knows the answer. Stuck probably already told you the answer to that. But I wonder why the other three, there's not one mention of it. Do you think they don't know anything about it? Do you think they know that Armon is covering it? I won't bring up Tasha K's channel. I'm just posing a series of questions. Do you think Armon knows what the repercussions will be for that? I don't know. Stuck is just posing the question. But it's just odd that there's no mention of Cardi B suing Tasha K.